October 2020 edition of the Tiger Time News.
We begin with our top story, the cancellation of homecoming. Let's go to Madeline Whitfield for more.
I'm here at Bolivar Central's Woody Wood Stadium. Last week was supposed to be a time when friends, family, and alumni from Bolivar Central gathered to cheer on the Tigers by participating in the annual motorcade and tailgating at the practice field to celebrate. However, this year's homecoming would have been very different if it were to have taken place. Fans will be socially distanced, the band would not have played, and homecoming royalty would have no escorts. However, due to a positive COVID case on the football team and CDC guidelines, the entire team is currently in quarantine, thus canceling homecoming and tonight's game against Westview. Plans to reschedule the recognition for homecoming royalty are to be determined.
Thanks, Madeline. Other fall sports are either still playing or have just finished their seasons. Sydney Ayler spoke to the coaches.
Coach Hobbs, cross country isn't a sport that gets a lot of recognition. How does that make you feel?
Not bad. Cross country's coming along. It's becoming a more popular sport with the high school athletes, and doesn't make me feel bad at all.
Is the season still going on, and how's it going so far?
Season is going on still. We finish up the end of October. It's going okay. I've only got 2 boys running this year, and they're doing well.
Do you believe that anybody will go on to compete at postseason competitions?
Not this year. I don't think we will this year.
Lastly, how has the coronavirus affected the season?
Well, it's affected cross country pretty bad. They've canceled several meets this year. They've also narrowed down some of the runners, the amount of runners that we can have in some meets. So that's pushed us out of a few meets this year. So it's had a big effect on us this year.
Thank you.
Oh, you're so welcome.
Ms. Kim, now that the season is over, looking back, how did freshman Hannah King perform in the role of the starting setter?
You know, Sid, she had to come in a week before the season started, take that role in, and I mean, she did pretty good. Still got some learning to do, but definitely some potential there for her.
What are you going to miss the most about this group of seniors?
I can't even say enough about this group. They're just a great group of girls. I expect to hear great things from them in the future. They're going to be very successful. We've had a lot of good laughs, a lot of good TikTok dances. They're just a fun group that I'm going to miss tremendously.
How will you improve your team for the next year?
You know, summer 2021's coming. We'll work hard. I still will have Charlie, Hannah, Brooke, and Mackenzie that have had valuable playing time. So Bolivar Middle is going to be getting a team in the spring. So that'll help us, as well as Hornsby group will, coming in knowing the basics is going to help a lot.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Coach Stack, last time we spoke, you were talking about finishing the season strong. Tell me how that season ended up.
It ended not so strong. We did have 3 girls advance to region, and we had Tyler advance to region, but it kind of didn't end the way I wanted to. I wanted a few more to go to region, but it worked out.
What are you going to miss the most about your senior group of golfers?
Well, I'm gonna miss Sydney a little bit. She's the only senior. She only got to compete 2 years due to some injuries, but I'm gonna miss her a lot. Her attitude, her experience, her likability, her coachability, etc. I'm gonna miss a lot.
Thank you.
In school personnel news, we have a new school nurse, replacing Nurse Maxwell, who left at the end of last year. Chloe Daniel spoke briefly to her.
What brings you to Bolivar Central?
Just wanted something new. I used to work at the nursing home here in Bolivar, Pine Meadows. I worked there for almost 10 years. Wanted to try something new.
How has it been difficult coming in as a nurse right in the middle of a pandemic?
Very stressful, but never a dull moment.
Thank you.
The 2020-2021 BCHS Who's Who has been selected. Ella Richardson interviewed them about their recognitions.
Jaquan and Carly, who influenced you to work hard and become an athlete?
My parents.
Coach Rudisill.
Thank you. Gracie and Anaya, who's been your biggest inspiration for kindness growing up?
My grandma.
My mom.
Thank you. Kylie and Jamia, why do you feel that your classmates nominated you for most dependable?
Well, I always try to be there for people, whether it's for schoolwork or whether if they just need a shoulder to cry on. So it means a lot to me that when somebody thinks of somebody dependable, they think of me.
I feel like they voted me most dependable because anytime they call, I'm always there, and I always supplied them with brownies from the Sweet Shack.
Thank you. Kaylee and Lamisha, what do you plan to do after graduation?
I plan to attend college to get my degree in education and start my career as a teacher.
I plan to attend college and become a pediatrician.
Thank you. Lily and Connor, what's been your favorite way of cheering on the Tigers?
I show my school spirit by cheering on the Tigers on the sidelines of the football field and basketball court.
I love attending games with fellow peers to support the Tigers.
Thank you. Chloe and Madeline, what kept you motivated to stay on top of your schoolwork during high school?
Probably just preparing for college.
My parents and wanting to finish top 10 in my class.
Thank you. Sydney and Trey, what does it mean to you to be voted Mr. or Mrs. BCHS?
It means a lot to me because I feel like I'm a role model to my fellow classmates.
It means a lot to me because it shows me that my classmates think very highly of me.
Thank you.
Finally, Kylie Sherman was selected as the Rotary Student of the Month. Kylie spoke to Rotary President Stacy Moose Swift about what Rotary is and what they do.
Hey Moose, so tell me about Rotary.
Rotary is an international club. We raise money to eradicate polio throughout America and North America and some other countries over the many years. I've been in it about 10 years, so we've raised quite a bit of money to eradicate polio and give communities around here several donations, other clubs, so on, things like that.
I know y'all did the chicken sale this year. What is the purpose of that?
Well, we've done the chicken sale. We've been actually doing the chicken sale for 46 years now. We raise money. We give 2 scholarships to the local high school, and then give various donations to other clubs like Loaves and Fishes, other things in the community as donations. So we usually, we give out small donations, but we do give $2,000 scholarships every year with the money we raise at the chicken sales.
So how is Rotary looking this year? Are y'all still doing the usual fundraisers that you would?
We are doing the same fundraiser. We haven't had as many donations given out this year just because various things have shut down because of the COVID. But we have gave several donations to the Loaves and Fishes and kind of upped the donations for those projects as well. But we are still rolling. We did shut down for a couple months ourselves as a club meeting just because of the COVID, but the fundraisers are the same, so we're still hopping on along.
Thank you.
Thank you.
That's all for this month. We are out on fall break, but we will return in November with more school news. Thanks for watching, and as always, go Tigers!